Hey, Mount Holly, it's me, Pastor Dan. Just wanted to reach out and just say I'm praying for you. This weird season we're in right now together, just wanted to keep us all encouraged and focused on the things that matter most in all of life, especially when things feel, well, this weird. So I want to read to you from Colossians 1, 16 to 17. It says, "For by him all things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things hold together." This is one of many scriptures I could have picked that really help support our vision, all of life for Christ. So he holds all things together. He's in everything. Everything is about Jesus. He really is the center of life. And not just because we insist, but because nothing else makes any sense. And that's true in all seasons. And perhaps most importantly to remember, ones like this. So we want to live all of life for him. And that plays out here at CEFC in 3 different ways. One, we want to be growing in Christ. So in this season right now, how are you taking advantage of ways to invest the time? Many of us, our schedule's a little bit different right now. So can you be in the Word a little bit more? Can you be watching some great inspiring sermons, either from here at the church or other churches that have some wonderful materials out there that you can invest in? Are you making sure you're spending the time at 10 o'clock on Sundays to tune in for our online services together? Are you singing out loud? God hears you. He loves it. Just invest that time to grow in Christ. Also on Wednesdays, starting this coming Wednesday at 6:30, Pastor Trevor and I will be kind of helping to do a class on 1 Peter, and there's going to be opportunities to interact. So tune in live on Facebook Live for a class with Pastor Trevor on 1 Peter. Secondly, we want to be building each other up. Life groups are finding creative ways to use video tools to connect, so stay connected, especially when we're facing difficulty. If you're not in a group and want to find a way to get connected, please email me at dan@cefc.church. And I'll get you plugged into a group that you can be praying with and walking through life with digitally during this season. And lastly, just take some time to reach out to loved ones. People that maybe you don't talk to very often, folks that you had connections with maybe lost. Take the time to rebuild them, invest. Tell the folks you love that you love them, because it's good to do all the time. And while we have the time, take advantage. Also, specifically for Mount Holly campus, this coming Sunday and the Sundays to follow during this season, we will have a 1 o'clock prayer meeting. I've already sent the email out. It's a way to connect on Zoom, which is a video chat tool, where we will be praying together as a large group and then breaking into smaller groups to pray for each other. It's a really great way to stay connected and yet honor the government and the warnings about how to not spread the virus. And lastly, send out to serve. Right, send out to serve. We want to take some creativity. Obviously, we don't want to be visiting older people and taking risks that we shouldn't be taking, but we can do some brilliant things. Just some small gifts on Amazon to someone you love. Just send them something cute. It doesn't have to be food, shelter, water, something that just might encourage them. Tell them you're thinking about them. Or folks who might have some needs, young families that you might know who could use some diapers or formula. Just send it. And if you're embarrassed to have it come from you, great. Say it came from Jesus. What an encouragement to know that someone out there loves you and is thinking of you in this season. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money, but a little bit of intentionality and creativity, you can bless people who need to be blessed right now. So I just want to thank you all for all you're doing. Thank you for being part of this campus. Thank you for your prayers, your heart, and your faith through this season. If you weren't able to make it to last week's prayer gathering, I have a cool little video to show you here in a second, just for everyone shouting out and reminding folks what's true about the Lord. So check it out here.
God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
All right, again, remember that prayer meeting will be meeting online at 1 o'clock this coming Sunday. Look forward to meeting up with you then. I'm praying for you. If you have any needs, again, it's dan@cefc.church. We'll talk soon. God bless. Bye.